primary season for election 2016 kicks off tomorrow. Critical Iowa caucus marks the first showdown between candidates outside of the debate stage and the polls. It also comes just days after the Republican debate in which frontrunner Donald Trump refused to participate. Joining us this morning to discuss the effect that it could have on the caucus and what we can expect just in general is Rick Mullaney. Always wonderful perspective, the director of JU's Public Policy Institute. You have really been following this election, of course, as I have the debate. Donald not being there, what's the effect?
I don't think a whole lot, really, and I think he dodged a bullet. It was very risky to miss the debate. You take the risk of offending voters. You take the risk of playing into a narrative that says he doesn't have the temperament to be president. But in that debate, there really was not a breakout performance by Ted Cruz or Marco Rubio. And surprisingly, the candidates really did not take him on when they could have.
Right.
He also avoided having Ted Cruz take dead aim. And Ted Cruz is an effective debater. He is taking dead aim. So I thought it was risky. He may have dodged that bullet. We'll see tomorrow as to whether it really worked. But there's some new polling out that shows that he's going into tomorrow with a lead.
Who do you think did well and who just didn't?
I thought there were a couple winners. One was Jeb Bush. In the 5th, 6th, and 7th debates, Jeb Bush has been coming on, and he probably had his best performance on Thursday night. I don't think that's going to help him in Iowa. I do think it can help him in New Hampshire. He is making noise in New Hampshire. The other person to come out a winner, I think, was Marco Rubio, and not because he had his best performance, because he did not. He had some clashes with Jeb Bush that I think Jeb got the better of, but because Ted Cruz had what was for him an off night, and Marco was playing to the evangelical vote and supposedly a little bit of a surge going on for him in Iowa, I thought it was a good night for Marco Rubio. He always speaks well. Tough night for Ted Cruz on the receiving end of a lot of incoming.
You just told me the numbers a little bit ago, a new poll that came out last night. Kind of refresh us with the latest before the caucus.
Very respected poll from the Des Moines Register and Bloomberg Politics shows, as of last night, and this will be the last one before tomorrow, on the Republican side, Donald Trump 28%, Cruz 23%, Marco Rubio 15%. And you generally can expect those three in the top three slots, although Ben Carson's at 10%. On the Democratic side, Hillary Clinton at 45%, Bernie Sanders at 42%. Should be very, very interesting. In Iowa, if you have a great organization, that's obviously to your advantage. Big turnout would favor Bernie Sanders, would also favor Donald Trump.
They're really neck and neck, Hillary and Bernie at this point. I mean, I'm a little surprised how much effort, I guess, he's made, and it's worked. I mean, whatever he's doing is working.
Well, let me say this. It is critical for Bernie Sanders to win Iowa if he wants to keep this competitive. The best states for him are Iowa, New Hampshire, and Vermont. Even if he wins Iowa and New Hampshire, Hillary Clinton has created, I believe, an effective firewall in South Carolina. In the South, she has support among African Americans and the Hispanic vote. So Bernie Sanders has to win tomorrow. He can pull the upset, though, because of the passion. Look for a big turnout. If it is a big turnout, that's being projected, that helps Bernie Sanders. Hillary has the organization, though, and because of the natures of the caucus, that should help her.
About 30 seconds left, so just kind of talk about the Iowa caucus for people who are just kind of confused about what it is and why it's so important.
Sure. Unlike Florida, where on March 15th, we'll go to the polls, cast our vote, and go home. In Iowa, they don't go to the polls. Instead, they'll be going to a caucus, which is a meeting. There's 99 counties in Iowa, about 1,700 precincts. So they'll go to 1,700 precincts at 7 p.m. tomorrow night for a meeting. Once they get to the meeting, there'll be a discussion, and there'll be speeches for who you, on the Republican side, who you want to vote for. At the end of those speeches, you cast your vote. That's one of the reasons why, historically, Iowa has been difficult to predict, because in the caucus format, you never know how those speakers may go. Hard to predict. Edge in the polling to Trump, edge in the polling to Hillary Clinton.
All right, well, we'll see how it goes. To stay on top of the latest political happenings, you can go to news4jax.com, click on the politics page, and get your updates there. Make sure that you check in tomorrow for all the developments out of the Iowa caucus. Just look under the news tab.